Recent news of Trump winning the 2024 election, winning his second non-consecutive term. On the other hand, Biden-Harris supporters are upset because Harris did not win the election. Kamala Harris put up a great fight in the 2024 election. Harris was the vice president of ex-President Joe Biden. With only a couple weeks to prepare for the election, Kamala Harris put up a great fight. Moving on to our interview section. What's your opinion on the 2024 election and our president's plan for the future?
I think President Trump took a great win in this election, and I think Trump will do great things for our country, like lowering inflation and gas prices. I think the election was a greatly fought battle and rooting for Kamala Harris in 2028.
Next question. How do you think Trump will change the country by 2028?
I think Trump will make the country great again and reduce gas prices and inflation prices. I think Trump is going to discard the things women can use like birth control and abortion.
That wraps up our interviews. Now here are some clips on the 2024 election.
And on the issue of freedom, listen, Donald Trump's not done. Did anybody hear what he had to say just yesterday?
I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them. I'm going to protect them from migrants coming in. I'm going to protect them from foreign countries that want to hit us with missiles and lots of other things. Kamala Harris is a train wreck who has destroyed everything in her path. To make her president would be a gamble with the lives of millions and millions of people. She would get us into World War III. We're very close to World War III. But we're just not running against Kamala. I think a lot of our politicians here tonight know this. She means nothing. She's purely a vessel. That's all she is. When you see her up there talking about the grass on my front lawn, I grew up in a middle-class neighborhood and I had grass on my front lawn. Yeah, but we're asking, what would you do to fix the country? There's no way she becomes president. There's no way. Radical left lunatic who she destroyed San Francisco. She destroyed, along with Gavin Newsom, the governor, who's the worst, one of the worst governors in the country. They destroyed California.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Well, guess what? We're saying Merry Christmas again.
She put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And
I believe in what we can do to strengthen our small businesses, which is why I have a plan. Let's talk about our plans and let's compare the plans. I have a plan to give startup businesses $50,000 tax deduction, to pursue their ambitions, their innovation, their ideas, their hard work. I have a plan, $6,000 for young families for the first year of your child's life, to help you in that most critical stage of your child's development. I have a plan that is about allowing people to be able to pursue what has been fleeting in terms of the American dream by offering a help with down payment of $25,000 down payment assistance for first-time home buyers. That's the kind of conversation, I believe, David, that people really want tonight, as opposed to a conversation that is constantly about belittling and name-calling. Let's turn the page
Vice President
and move
Harris,
forward.
thank you. Let's turn to policy.
President
Let's
Trump,
turn
we
back to
have
policy.
to move on. President Trump.
Let's turn to policy,
She
please.
has a plan to defund the police. She has a plan to confiscate everybody's gun.
President Trump,
she
we
has
do
a
have to
plan
move
to
on to
not
other
allow
issues.
fracking in Pennsylvania or anywhere else.
Okay.
That's
Thank you, Mr.
what her
President.
plan is until just recently.
I just think